Hi, I'm Kendall with the Rawls Group. The old African proverb, "it takes a village," illustrates the essential nature of a team approach to succession planning. Succession planning is a complex endeavor. As such, it requires leveraging the expertise of a diversity of backgrounds. Collaboration and different expert opinions provides a 360-degree approach, ensuring the possible, probable, and potential issues impacting your long-term vision are addressed. To provide insight into common questions received from business owners, we are leveraging the village of our valued strategic relationships. As you listen to this episode, you'll be able to immediately apply the key takeaways and you'll come back for more. Now we're going to focus on how do you navigate the right path when different family members want different things? Some stay in the business and some to leave.
The family dynamics of a closely held business can often be tough waters to navigate. As the number of family members grow, the interpersonal relationships to manage will exponentially expand. Making sure all members' ideas and wishes are heard and explored can be challenging. Many families find that the second or third generation desires to continue the business can vary from the patriarch's game plan. The best approach is to get all ideas and thoughts on the table and thoroughly vet all options. In some cases, continuing the family business is the right answer. Although all family members may not be actively involved in the day-to-day business operations, usually one or more family members would continue as the operator. The family would need to determine the right economic consideration for those family members staying involved versus those who will not have an active role. These will be very difficult conversations and are essential to a successful solution. At times, the right answer is to sell the business. If future generations are not interested in the business and have other career plans, then the conversion of the family assets to a liquid position can be the right answer. Using the proceeds to diversify the family financial interest to best fit the desired investment profile of the group. Word of warning, don't try this on your own. Family dynamics are tough and will be emotional discussions. Bring the right consultant to help with the emotional side of the discussions and the right financial advisor to help with these life-changing decisions. Finding the right buyer for your family business is not an overnight process. It takes patience and tenacity to get the right deal done.
No, I think it's two parts. And I really think the first one, where you ask where some stay in the business, but with different motivations. A lot of the time, some of the things that we work on with them are family policies. And it really boils down to how everybody in the family is going to interact with one another, family expectations. So putting together really what each job function is, job descriptions. It's, I think, the formalities in the business when there's family involved who have different motivations are really one of the only things that are going to allow them to succeed. I think when you get to the point where you have multiple family members involved and some want to be in and some want to be out, one of the big things that we discuss with them are clearly defining the options that they have of being involved in the family business, and then deciding that they would be happy somewhere else. And so when I talk about communication, it's about what does it mean if you're not involved in the family business? How are you going to be treated from an inheritance standpoint? What are the kind of benefits that you would receive if you're just a family member? So all of these things come to play in this environment, and it really comes down to the formalities and being able to clearly communicate those to all parties to make sure everybody knows where they stand and where they're going.
One of the advantages that we've seen work when you formalize these policies is that you are clearly defining the path for what it takes to work in the family business. Here's the path. Here is the opportunity. And because what you don't, family member employees and family members, they're potentially a tremendous resource, work in the business. You want them to feel welcomed and want them to know, specifically what the opportunity is along those lines, specifically what the expectations are through formalized policies and clarified roles and responsibilities, and likewise what the in a formal way what the pathway is if you don't want to work in the family business, or you come in and decide that it's not the right fit. What that means from a legacy perspective, as it relates to your other family members that do stay in. So clarifying those expectations and alleviating, as we would say, any assumptions around what's happening there, really provides the pathway in and a pathway out for family members to work in the business.
Thank you to our strategic partners, the Village, for participating and sharing your perspective. Do you have a burning question you want to discuss with an expert? Feel free to submit it via the Ask an Expert link featured on the page. Continue to listen to the series now or come back later for more. Each question featured may want you to learn something new.